Are you going to call me a sick fuck?
If Senator Murphy...
Okay, would this be the same climate defiance that you, I'm looking at your tweet, you tweeted in support of them. Would this be the same climate defiance that called Senator Joe Biden, quote, a sick fuck?
I don't know, but as I
Would this
mentioned
be the same climate defiance that called Senator Lisa Murkowski a murderer?
I do not know. As I said in my statement...
Would this be the same climate defiance who told the CEO of Exxon to, quote, eat shit, Darren, close quote? Here's what your tweet says, quote, we do, in support of climate defiance, we do not do online petitions. We do not do NGO coalition letters. We do not do fucking bus stop ads. We chase fossil fuel CEOs and the politicians who do their bidding, and we do not apologize, close quote.
Senator John Kennedy just handed a Democratic climate witness the worst day of his academic career, and every second of it was caught on camera. Dr. Supran arrived at the Senate hearing as an invited Democratic witness, armed with credentials and prepared statements. What he was not prepared for was Senator Kennedy arriving with printed copies of his own tweets, connecting him directly to climate defiance, a group the Brookings Institution has called radical, a group that called a sitting U.S. senator a murderer, and a group that told an ExxonMobil CEO something deeply unprintable. When confronted with his own social media record in real time, Supran said he did not recall the tweets. Then he said they were retweets. Then he admitted he never said he disagreed with the content. Kennedy made sure every word went into the permanent Senate record. Let's dive right in.
I don't believe any Republicans voted for the Inflation Reduction Act. Is that correct?
I don't know.
Well, I do. $1.2 trillion, Green New Deal. No Republicans voted for it. You want to amend your answer?
I'll amend my answer that under President Trump and under President Biden, trillions of dollars were infused into the economy
under Trump,
and contributed to
5%
inflation.
Over 4 years, and under Biden, they went up 30% over 3 years. Which is better?
Say again, under Trump, please?
Under Trump, electricity prices went up 5%. Under Biden, they went up 30% over 3 years. Which is better?
Clearly, lower rise in electricity prices better.
All right.
However,
Dr. Supran, let me ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
You're here at the request of my Democratic colleagues?
No, sir.
No, Dr. Supran.
That's correct, yes.
Okay. Dr. Supran, on December 14, 2023, you tweeted in support of climate defiance. That's an entity that the Brookings Institute has called a radical climate change group. Is that correct?
I don't recall, I'm afraid.
Okay. Would this be the same climate defiance that you, I'm looking at your tweet, you tweeted in support of them. Would this be the same climate defiance that called Senator Joe Biden, quote, a sick fuck?
I don't know, but as I
Would this
mentioned
be the same climate defiance that called Senator Lisa Murkowski a murderer?
I do not know. As I said in my statement...
Would this be the same climate defiance who told the CEO of Exxon to, quote, eat shit, Darren, close quote?
I'm not responsible for the statements of other
nice
people.
Group you're
and I also
hanging
do not know
around
the
with,
answer.
Doc. Here's what your tweet says, quote, we do, in support of climate defiance, we do not do online petitions. We do not do NGO coalition letters. We do not do fucking bus stop ads. We chase fossil fuel CEOs and the politicians who do their bidding, and we do not apologize, close quote. Did I read that correctly?
That is not my tweet, sir.
That is your tweet. I'm looking at it. Here's a copy right here. It's right off your website, Biggest Dallas. On October 31, 2023, you said this on Twitter, quote, climate justice was coined by our movements to locate it as a struggle against genocidal racial injustice, colonialism, and apartheid. If your climate justice doesn't stand with the Palestinians against colonialism and apartheid, then your climate justice has no justice in it, close quote. Did you say that?
I believe not.
Here it is,
may,
bigger
I,
than
may, I,
Dallas.
may I please see the documents?
Yes, sir, and the witnesses' documents there.
May I please
And the
point out that
senators,
this form
the
of...
senator's time has expired, and there are other senators waiting.
I've got a bunch more tweets. Thank you for your objective advice,
I'm sure you
Doc.
do. You can put them into a question for the record, and
Yes,
they'll
I'd
have
like to
some
submit
reply.
all of the good doctors' objective tweets and scientific analysis for the record.
That
Thank
will
you.
be done without objection. Senator Merkley,
May I clarify one final point?
proceed.
These are not my tweets. These are retweets. It's an important
Oh, you
contradiction.
often retweet stuff you don't support? Is that what you're telling me, Doc?
I did not say that I don't support this. I simply did not tweet it, which, as you were alleging.
retweeted
I'd
them,
like
didn't
to
you?
make very clear that this form
You
of character
retweeted them,
assassination
didn't
is
you?
characteristic of the propaganda techniques of fossil fuel
You
interest.
retweeted
Senator
it,
Merkley.
didn't you?
Thank you.
Are you going to call me a sick fuck?
It's Senator Merkley's time.
Mr. Chairman,
Let us be absolutely clear about what happened in that hearing room, because the media will spend considerable energy trying to reframe it, soften it, or bury it beneath procedural language and sympathetic coverage of the witness. So before that narrative machine gets to work, let the record speak plainly. Senator John Kennedy won that exchange. Not on points, not on technicalities. He won it on truth. He walked into that chamber prepared, disciplined, and armed with documentation that the witness himself could not credibly deny. He did not speculate. He did not editorialize in the moment. He read, he quoted, he held up printed copies, he asked direct questions, and let the witness's own evasions do the rest of the work. That is not grandstanding. That is masterclass level oversight from a senator who understands that the most powerful thing you can do to a dishonest witness is simply make them sit in the presence of their own words. And what were those words connected to? An organization that looked at sitting United States senators, men and women elected by the American people, and called them murderers. An organization that looked at a sitting vice president of the United States and used language so degrading it would get an ordinary citizen banned from every mainstream platform within hours. An organization that told a corporate executive to perform an act of self-destruction so crude it belongs nowhere near a legislative chamber. That is the group Dr. Supran chose to publicly amplify. That is the platform he chose to boost with his academic credibility and his social media reach. And when Senator Kennedy put that choice on the table for the entire country to see, Supran had no answer that held up. The retweet defense was not a defense. It was a confession dressed in a technicality. Because Supran himself confirmed under direct questioning that he never claimed to disagree with the content he shared. He simply said he did not write the original words. That distinction, offered as a shield, became instead a window into exactly where this witness stands ideologically. And where he stands is nowhere near the neutral, objective, dispassionate scientific corner he was presented as occupying when Democrats invited him to testify.